Depression PTSD is so real. Like, have you ever woke up sad? That's why I woke up sad today. Not today. I'm not gonna claim it for today, but my dream made me sad. I don't know what the heck was going on. I never really. Sometimes, for the most part, which one is the girl? I don't be understanding the dream sometimes. I miss Freezy, and then I think my mind made me. My mind made me feel like I don't know. It played on the fact that I missed my boyfriend, and I don't know what else happened. I woke up feeling like he didn't care or something, but that's not even the truth. So yeah. I'm about to put some clothes on, get this together, and then meditate and journal. Cause just cause you wake up one way, it doesn't mean you have to drag it into the entire day. You know. So I'm gonna get this energy off of me. My body also physically hurts. Like, so I've been doing my yoga thing, and sometimes I do the challenging ones, but for the most part, excuse me, I just be trying to stretch because I do pole, and my muscles be like sore and stuff like that. So I just be trying to stretch. But yesterday I did. It was called a strength and stretch yoga. It was like push-ups and ab work, like you do downward dog into a crunch. Keep doing it, and a whole lot of like plank stuff. I didn't expect it to be hard like that, but once I started, I was like, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna start my day giving up on anything. That's not happening. That's not what we do. So I did that, but then I also went to the stretch class. The stretch class is not a regular stretch. Ooh, this feel good. No, that's in my last vlog. I went to a split class, bro. Like, it's basically a split class, so you have to. We stretch our hamstrings and it hurts so much, but you're also putting pressure on your arms because different positions that you're holding. So basically, the push-ups from the morning yoga and then the body stuff that I did in the night, my body hurts. So imagine having a sad dream and then you wake up and you really think you're sad and your body is sore. So yeah, probably gonna do my own yoga today. Not follow any video or anything like that because I just want to be gentle with myself. And yeah.
Soundstripe.
I don't know what the heck. Like, why is there so much on my face right now? I have no idea. But the good thing is, it soaks in. But I did not mean to put this much on my face. Oh God, look at this. But I don't care. I had an amazing shower. I ended up sitting down. I do that sometimes. It's just amazing. It doesn't even have to be a bath. Baths gross me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But now we have to wait for this to sink in. It has tea tree oil in it, so I'm just like, because, see? I changed my skin routine so much in the last, like, 6 months. But I think I finally found one that I really like. I just need a facial. But I'm about to set the vibe for my meditation. Get it going. I burned Palo Santo to set the vibe, just because the smell of it brings my awareness back to the present moment and things like that. So I'm about to set it up. I'll just get a little bit of it. I'm not gonna record my meditation. Not that anyone cares, but look at my lips. Y'all, this winter I started, everybody and their grandma uses this, right? But this winter I started biting the sides of my lips, like, as a habit. And they started getting very crusty. So I have to stop doing that, and that's why I scrubbed my lips this morning. I don't do that every morning, and I wouldn't suggest anybody do it every morning because it's salt, not a sugar scrub, and salt is a little more aggressive, but it did the job. I guess before I meditate, I want to talk about this a little bit. I'm leaning on a canvas. But depression, PTSD is so real. Like right now my heart is beating really fast. Like anxiety, because it's like when I had really bad anxiety in like 2018, the slightest inconvenience, literally, like, I would call Alexis. We lived in this, it was like a school apartment, student apartment, whatever you call it, and it had a huge parking lot where students could park even if they didn't live there. It was like the school parking lot, like it was near the school parking lot. Then you get on the shuttle. I would literally call her freaking out, having anxiety because I couldn't remember where I parked my car. And then even after I parked my car, I would have anxiety still. So these days, sometimes the slightest inconvenience, like waking up sad, it gave me anxiety because my body or my brain or my mind is like, oh no, are we doing this again? Like, are we doing the whole thing again? But we're not. And I think people go through that because, like, once you beat depression, and then, you know, life is not going to be perfect just because you beat depression, but also your lowest moments, like, you don't have to get stuck in your lowest moments. And I'm not saying this morning was that, but like, you can easily, like, someone could have easily woke up like that, then was sad the whole day, then you're on that vibration, so you're going to attract more things that make you sad because that's where you are right now. And now you're identifying with it, and now you're going to go in that road. But it's real. And take your time with yourself and continue to do what you need to do to make yourself feel better. Like, got in the shower. I haven't sat down in the shower in a long time, and I love doing that. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this before I meditated because I don't want to get out of meditation feeling great and then talk about that. I don't want to do that. But yeah, I'm also reading Becoming Supernatural. I started it last year, but I don't know what happened. I ended up not finishing it because it's very scientific and I wasn't used to it. But now I really like it because I'm trying to get the mechanical part of controlling your mind. And it says that your brain is addicted to hormones. You know, the same way people take drugs and they're addicted to whatever it is that the chemical reaction does to their brain or whatever. When you're stressed, when you're sad, angry, all of that creates a certain hormone for your brain. And it gets addicted to it. So that's why it's so easy to latch on to things that are sad and to talk about those things all day and stuff like that. And we don't really put as much energy into happy things. So, like, of course you enjoy being happy, but for the most part, I wouldn't say that our brains are addicted to the happy. I mean, I don't know, but they said that it can get addicted to those hormones, but you can also reverse it and stuff like that. So when you are sad and stuff like that, like, you can just catch yourself, stay present, and recreate the moment instead of identifying with it and allowing it to, you know, play for longer than it has to. So I have a new camera, and instead of the screen opening up forward, it opens up to the side, which is why I be like looking that way, and I'm trying to stop. But yeah, it's new, so be patient with me. But yeah, yeah, I just wanted to share that because I know other people can be going through that. The anxiety thing is real. I didn't know nothing about anxiety, much about depression before it hit me, and that was 2018. And I don't regret none of it. I think it has permanently changed me or made me aware to other parts of who I am. And I think that's totally okay. I think some people are really scared and afraid of their shadow and stuff like that, but just become a well-rounded person and you'll be okay. But yeah, you don't have to identify. You don't have to drag it out. Meet yourself where you are and create the moment that you want, okay? All right. Right now, I'm just looking for some meditation music. 432 hertz is supposed to be like the happy frequency, whatever. This is the book I was talking about. If anyone's interested, it's by Dr. Joe Dispenza. It's really good. Let's choose a random page and see what our message is for us today. I don't want to stop there. Okay, let's see. It's highlighted. I'll just read these two paragraphs so we can get a better idea of what they're talking about. Then when you get up from your meditation, wow, just did that. Even though you're back in the three-dimensional world of matter, because you are already experienced. I'm sorry, I can't read it through the camera. Okay. Because you already experienced the elevated emotion you anticipated ahead of the experience, you have no choice but to get up feeling as if your intent has already manifested or as if your prayer is already answered. You feel intimately connected to your new future, knowing it will show up in a way you can't predict, because if you can predict it, then it's known. In effect, you get up as a new self, one who feels more like energy than matter. And then I'll read the second one too. So I just read this one. I'll read this one. It says, but you must remain aware, because the moment you forget and start stressing about when it's going to happen or how it's going to happen, you'll return back to your old self, trying to predict the future based on the past. And then you'll start feeling the same old familiar emotions with the same lower energy that influence your same old thoughts. And you've just made the choice to stay trapped in the known. We could say that you'll disconnect from the energy of your future the moment you feel the familiar energy of the emotion of your past. If you instead, because who wants to end on a sad note? If you instead become successful at tuning into this potential you have chosen over and over again, and you get familiar with it, you will be able to tune into it not only in meditation, but also when you're in line at the bank. We're going to stop there. They talk about how, like, us, like, we're basically always predicting our future, like, oh, that's not gonna happen, or when is this gonna happen, or blah 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 blah, like, and it's saying, like, get more into the unknown and, like, enjoy the spontaneity of life and stuff like that, because of course you want to be calculated and you want to plan things and you want to do and do and do and do, but there's also an emotion and a frequency that you have to be on to attract these things. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video was not planned at all. The main message that I want you to leave with is that you don't have to identify with every emotion. One of the books I read, I don't know which one, but I think, or I might have made this up in my head because I don't know anymore, But one of the books was like, think of emotions as trees, and you're in the car looking out the window. You just look at them, you just let them pass. You just look at them, you just let them pass. You just look at them, you just let them pass. Like, you don't have to identify with every emotion, you know? And slow yourself down and just let it go. Just let it go. If you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you like, comment, subscribe, and share to someone who may need to see this video, you know, or share to someone who doesn't think like this, but you want them to open their mind to different ideas and stuff like that. So bye.